This is one of the wildest years of my life.
The NBA is suspending the season.
My first year in the NBA, it's completely shut down. Couldn't play basketball, so I really felt like I was on lockdown.
We begin with where we stand today.
Completely uncharted territory.
That team building aspect is something that, as a player, that I didn't miss it. That camaraderie.
First one to 10, let's go first one to 10, let's go first one to 10.
Talk stuff with your friends. Talk stuff with your coaches.
Yeah, a little bit of separation, and then we got the momentum.
You know, that's the thing that you miss.
Having 6 to 7 months off is huge. So us having this 2-week span of just getting in some good work.
Man, that work. Let's be consistent.
Having fun with it.
Being back with the guys and getting up and down rather than working out individually.
I've been really excited to be able to compete again, feel like myself.
Being able just to be with our team and get back to doing the things that we're used to doing definitely feels good.
How would you describe the mood of getting this news and just seeing the dominoes fall as far as how serious coronavirus continues to be?
This is brand new stuff for myself, Rick, our players. I'm sure everybody here and listening or watching, and it's bigger than the Warriors. It's a serious situation.
The fans here in the arena don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on.
On March 11th, the 2019-2020 NBA season was suspended due to positive COVID-19 tests throughout the NBA.
The season just stopped so abruptly. For us, we're so used to the rhythms of the season, and we have everything planned out to the minute all season long. So all of a sudden we were all thrust into this period where we didn't really know what to do.
For the NBA and I think all of professional sports, this is uncharted territory.
California is now under a statewide stay-at-home order.
The world essentially stopped.
We didn't know what was going on, so I was kind of scared. I never thought that my job would be something that we put on hold. I didn't know what to expect.
I felt jobless for a while. Like, I wasn't doing nothing, and I wasn't used to just sitting in the house all day, not really being able to run or do much.
Living alone was so weird for me. I had a little apartment. As soon as I turn around, I'm in my kitchen or I'm in my bedroom. Like, I didn't have a lot of space to maneuver anyway, so I really felt like I was on lockdown.
With the season indefinitely suspended and a shelter-in-place order in effect, the team found creative ways to stay active in their homes and spent much-needed time with their families. And some got time with their furry friends.
It was difficult in the beginning, trying to figure out how to pass time. My wife and I, we did a lot of cooking. We're gonna make some baked lemon pepper chicken wings. Really started honing in on my golf game.
They gave us weights, they gave us a stationary bike and the workout program just so we were able to do stuff and not lose our minds just sitting at home.
For me, it meant going home and spending a lot of time with my family, which was actually fantastic.
I went home like late June just to surprise my family. So my sisters, my mom, they were all crying because I haven't been home in I think like a year and a half. So it was real emotional for them, and I was just happy to see them.
While they enjoyed spending time with their families, the Warriors were itching to get back on the court.
The first couple months I actually really enjoyed, and then we all started to get antsy and wanted to get back to work.
When it's a normal off season, we have maybe 4 months off max. So obviously having 6 to close to 7 months off is huge.
In July, the NBA made the decision to restart the season in a bubble in Orlando with just 22 of the league's teams. The Warriors and 7 other lottery teams were left with the uncertainty of when they would be able to play again.
Immediately, all 8 teams felt like we were falling behind. All the other teams were getting all this time together. All 8 teams were really appealing to the league to be able to get together and practice.
6 months after the season was suspended, the team arrived to Chase Center for the first day of the Dubs bubble, or as the players affectionately call it, the Dubble.
Found out that I was coming to the, should I say the Double?
The double.
The double.
But the first day of the double didn't require any basketball activities. Instead, the team had to quarantine in their hotel rooms for 48 hours.
We couldn't leave the hotel. Somebody would come in and give us a test. A couple hours probably would go by, then we'd have a knock on our door, it would be lunch. A couple more hours would go past, they knock, then it would be dinner.
It's kind of weird not to have that human contact, that human interaction.
I think not being able to leave was the hardest part, like being told you can't leave. You just have to find ways to entertain yourself.
I got very good at video games.
Oh, we played. Fortunate enough to bring my putter, bring my 58-degree wedge, and I had a plastic cup. So I was just in the room putting. Count it.
It's a commitment and a sacrifice, but before we know it, it'll be over and we won't be able to get back together again. So we gotta take advantage of the time we have together.
While the team was quarantining, Jackie Ventura, the director of facility health and hygiene at Chase Center,
I gotta answer when it's security. Hello.
was putting the final touches on new safety protocols and cleaning procedures.
So the players arrive at the garage, they will be tested outside, they will follow the green arrows, then we're gonna continue to follow the green arrows to the weight room. Each time they use one of these pieces of equipment, a custodian will come behind them and disinfect that piece of equipment. Now the trainers have to keep their masks on, but the players can take it off while they're doing the workout. So the players can come into this lounge, have a seat, watch some TV, and when it's time for lunch or dinner, they'll receive a to-go container, and then they can go upstairs to the dedicated meal area to have their lunch or dinner.
What's up, Dub Nation? This is Marquise Chris, and these are my double essentials in 60 seconds. Okay, these are my 5 essentials. Pretty much, I'm pretty simple, I think. There's my phone. Can't really go anywhere without my phone. I didn't want to bring my whole PlayStation down, so I just brought the controller, but I take my game pretty much everywhere I go. It's something that I like to do in my free time. This is my do-rag that I need for my hair. Just try to maintain it just because it gets pretty messy sometimes, so helps me handle that. This is my toothbrush that I do use every day, multiple times a day, if anybody wanted to lie and say I don't. I just think dental hygiene is important and focused on. And then this is my microphone. Recently, I just started making music.
Yes or no, yes or no, think that we've been here before.
Something I like to do for fun when I'm not playing video games or hanging out. It's something I do with my friends. So go check that out. It's on Apple Music. I have a lot of new songs out there. Let me know how you guys feel about it. So pretty much these are all my essentials and things that I need to last in this double.
After 2 days of quarantine, the team made their way to Chase Center to run their first practice together in almost 200 days. The energy was palpable.
First one to 10, let's go first one to 10, let's go first one to 10. Yo, I'm mic'd up, watch what y'all say to me, all right? I'm mic'd up. Yeah.
He out today, yo.
Hey. Gang bang. You voting this year? Ball!
It was like the first day of school, kind of like everybody was gone, but you know, like we were kind of trickling in and people were coming back. It seemed like we're all on vacation.
Hey, go, match him, hey.
We used to see each other every day for almost 9 months, and to not see each other for almost about 3-4 months has been kind of weird. So just be able to catch up with everybody, see how everybody's going, and be able to talk and ask them about the families and make sure everything's going well has been great. And then also be able to get on the court and do something we all love.
It's just fun to be together. I think the big thing is the feeling in the locker room and on the court. Everybody loves to compete and play and do all the usual stuff that teammates do.
Don't think so much, play, you're a good player. Sometimes I got to take my own advice too.
It just feels natural, it feels right, and it's great to see everybody, and I'm really enjoying the process.
With 2 days under their belts, the Dubs got back to the hardwood. The focus was not only on basketball, but building camaraderie too.
It's good that all the guys are here and we're getting a chance to bond, build that chemistry, and play basketball. Getting a good rhythm with each other.
Once we hop on the floor and practice starts, it's really free flowing and it's organic. You could tell it's really natural for everybody to be back in this position.
For Klay Thompson, Being back on the floor was especially meaningful. It marked the first time he was back with his teammates after 15 months of rehab.
It's been really good to see Clay out there, because he's still recovering from his injury, and just to see him actually moving like we know that Clay can and shoot it like he can. Knowing Clay, he brings an element of Clay to our practice, meaning he's different in a funny way. Now he's, as crazy as it sounds, kind of one of the vets.
Just his presence and his energy and how he is, and being able just to ask him questions and learn and get his insight is definitely exciting. It's definitely exciting. So it just kind of gives us a peek at what it'll be like when the entire team is back together.
Part of being on a team is just the camaraderie and the banter, and so the guys are really enjoying the companionship, and we've tried to set it up so that there's plenty to do. I mean, we can only practice basketball for a few hours a day, and there's a lot of hours to fill.
Tracy!
And for Damian Lee and Juan Toscano Anderson, they got the opportunity of a lifetime to connect their PlayStation to the largest video board in the NBA.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Ha. Juan T.
Hey, Mom, I'm on 2K.
During the game, one of their Dubble teammates, Jeremy Pargo, made a surprise visit on the court and on the screen.
There you go. They got your weight and age wrong, too.
No, they got your age right. 34.
What's my weight?
219.
Lower than what you...
They got your age right?
You about two.
Or you about 38?
245, running back.
They've done a really great job of making it comfortable for us, to be able to relax here and disconnect from, basketball itself.
You right to the rim. Yeah, good contest. Bro, what? I should get a 10.
After a tight game of back and forth, one player was victorious.
That don't look like me, bro.
This don't look like me.
That don't look like you, bro. Hey, that don't look like me, bro.
Here's Lee. It's
wow.
They
Wow.
retain possession.
Get him out of there.
This is fake, dog. Oh, yes! Splash, bro, for 3! 3-point layup. Bruh.
Winner!
For months, players have marched. They've mourned, listened, and spoken.
I am a half black, half Mexican man, but I'm still a black man.
Taken a knee, taken a stand.
Over the last few days in our home state of Wisconsin, we've seen the horrendous video of Jacob Blake.
This is a landmark day in the history of American sport.
The Milwaukee Bucks deciding to postpone their playoff game against the Orlando Magic.
NBA teams refusing to play their scheduled games in protest of racial injustice in this country.
The message is, as it's always been, this is bigger than basketball. As the team prepared for their first scrimmage since the season was suspended, the players had the option to put a social justice message on the back of their jerseys.
It's been really impressive to see our players leading so many people, leading marches, leading rallies, urging others to vote.
I think it's super important. I've never been a vocal person. I don't really like to talk. I like to joke around and have fun, but I think now is the time that I have to use my voice.
As an athlete, we all get a platform, and you just want to bring awareness to the social injustice that's been going on in society. It's nothing that's been new. It's been going on for years. And just bringing awareness and using our voice to uplift the people.
It's encouraging to have young players, young people who are so aware of what's happening.
I really think it takes everybody to come together and make change.
I'm thankful that I can be in the position that I'm in now, as well as my teammates, that we can speak out. Because at the end of the day, we live a blessed life. We're able to play a kid's game.
As a team, we hope that we can at least play our part in trying to push for more justice and more equal rights for everyone.
This segment is brought to you by PG&E, a proud community partner of the Golden State Warriors.
You think my thoughts and opinions shouldn't be shared? Instead of fanning a flame, settle for thoughts and prayers? Call for the ball, just not for change? Splash it, cash in, just not leverage my fame? Leave elections to the officials and dribble the ball? Oh, I'll stop talking now. But only because actions speak loudest of all.
After more than a week in the Dubble, the team took the courts for their first 5-on-5 scrimmage.
We've tried to ease into practice, knowing that the guys haven't played 5-on-5 full court basketball for so long. We're getting close now to being ready for a full court scrimmage. And I know the guys are dying to do that. That's what everybody loves to do.
Just trying to keep competition going all throughout. We haven't been able to fully compete for the last 6 months. So just competing and getting in that mindset, but still having fun with it.
Game day. Feel me? I'm excited, man. Let's get to it. Let's go. Look at all the fans. Look at all the fans here.
This scrimmage is going to be competitive.
Just to be able to see guys in NBA uniforms take the court, play some 5-on-5.
This is 2K freestyle. Scrimmage, 2K.
This is a chance, little 5-minute quarters, to have a little mini scrimmage and just see guys play some basketball.
That's easy money. That's easy money. You don't get that every time.
Good pass.
Being able to play and compete again was a breath of fresh air.
We had a good time with it in Chase Center, under the bright lights. It was a full dress rehearsal, so it's good to see everybody get up and down and have some fun.
Smiley, good defense, better finish by MARQUESE Chris.
Oh! That was a really nice take there.
Just playing.
Nice.
And there's the passing of MARQUESE Chris, and there's the smart cut by Juan Toscano-Anderson without the ball.
Good layup and good pass. Great pass.
One thing you do see as this fourth quarter's gone on, and that's an offensive foul.
You can't not get that. What? Hey, y'all can challenge that all you want. I know that's a charge.
So us young coaches, younger coaches on the staff, we were each assigned to a team. I led one of the teams. Bruce Frazier led another one of the teams.
I got a couple bad calls.
I know that's a charge.
Aaron Miles, who was one of our refs, made a horrendous call.
It ain't on me. It wasn't me.
Aaron Miles made an incredible call.
I thought it was a good call. I had no problems with the call.
The game was pretty close most of the way through.
To Jordan's credit, he got back in transition. He established it clearly established his position.
A charge block that went against my team, and it kind of changed the course of the game.
That's the problem. Everybody's worried about the referee call instead of just thinking next play.
Whoa, that can't be a block. A blocking foul? What?
All I can say is that Aaron did his job.
Because it was the right decision. Jordan braced himself, got his 2 feet, braced himself, stood his ground, right? And that's why I did the skip, charge.
He went a little overboard with the theatrics, but hey, I appreciated the call and that my team benefited from it. And we were able to go on and secure the victory from there.
Great call, great call. I think I got probably like an A+ on the 2-minute report.
I'll get over it.
Where is that, right here? That's what I got, a dub. You feel me? No, it's cool. Hey, let's get a win today. I get to go home, get some sleep. You gotta do it for the fans.
After 2 weeks in the Dubble, the team left the arena with high hopes for the next season.
Next season, a lot of uncertainty, but the Warriors are going to be back to our ways of going out there competing every night.
We can switch, Raj. We can switch, Raj. Yes, sir.
We're looking forward to
a lot more W's.
Getting back to the winning culture that we have.
Playing with that joy.
Pascal trailing, dumped it down.
Getting in some good work, having fun with it.
I just expect success. That's a common theme around here.
And the foundation has been placed, and having Steph and Clay and Draymond back, it'll be exciting.
It's not going to be easy, but I feel like we have the talent. Now it's just about just going out there and improving.
The beauty of sports and the beauty of Dub Nation is the joy that everybody feels behind a beautiful game. It's a powerful, beautiful thing. We miss that. We needed the time together, so I think it'll be really helpful bridging what's turning out to be a really long off season. You know, we don't know when next season is going to start.
You know, it's been a joy being here, you know, getting a chance to come together, learn from each other, and just bond, you know, and building up that chemistry.
Being around these guys again is fun. Just a cool experience.
We're well aware how lucky we are, how fortunate we are to do what we do for a living, and look forward to, you know, when we can get back together again as a team. This gives everybody a chance to assess where they are. It gives us a chance to be together as a group. It allows us to move forward into what is now the official off-season. All this time together, most of our players are happy that we're leaving. Let's be honest here.
I'm so tired of it. I'm sick of everybody.
One take Jay, that's what they call me.
Right, right.
There it is. I was waiting on that.
I don't know why this fly is all over me right now. Jesus, get away from me. Stop. All right, thanks. And the fly finally left now that the interview's over, so that's good.